Okay, filming now.
Okay.
Carl,
Adrian.
I'm here with Carl Dockstader from the Haudenosaunee people. He's going to explain some of the attributes of Thundering Waters Forest and why he feels this area should be protected. Carl?
When you look at this area, I mean, the first thing that you see when you look all around is that our mother the earth gives us life, and that's something that I think is a fundamental belief. You'll hear that term Mother Earth. You hear that across Indigenous nations. You hear that across non-Indigenous nations. And when you think of the life-giving attributes of a mother, it's so important to respect and to preserve those attributes. And as we stand here, I can't think of any place that's richer than right here in the heart of the Thundering Waters Forest, and those gifts that our mother is giving us, whether it's the grasses, whether it's the trees, whether it's the birds or the animals, the medicines that are here, the waters that flow through our mother the earth, like the veins that flow through a person. I think that there's so much richness here. This is what I see as being wealth. When people talk about wealth and what they want to achieve in their life, for me, we already have all of the richness that we could ever want. It just surrounds us, and all we have to do is live in peace with it.
I like that, the wealth of the earth, because truly that's the only place wealth does come from.
Right?
Everything we have as a modern society comes ultimately from the earth.
Yeah.
So to show the earth some respect would be in our own best interest, no matter what culture you're from. I mean, take this enormous oak tree.
Yep.
This tree has been around since for the first contact in this area with Europeans.
Yeah.
How does this whole area tie in with our treaty obligations? Me as a treaty partner, you as a treaty partner. How do we move forward with the issues that confront the Haudenosaunee in Niagara? How do we correlate that to protecting this area?
Well, I think the issues that confront the Haudenosaunee are the issues that confront everybody. I'm not a spokesperson for my people, and I'm humble in terms of the knowledge that I've been able to acquire. I'm just starting to begin to acquire that knowledge. But what I have learned is that if we don't have this, we don't have anything. If we don't have this natural world, then it's over. We can't possibly grow our food in concrete. We can't possibly generate our own air. It's impractical, improbable, and expensive to clean our own water, right? And why would we even need to worry about those problems anyways? We have the solution to all of our problems surrounding us right now, and we were given that from the time we were babies until hopefully the time that we drop. But protecting areas like Thundering Waters is so important to protecting our natural ways, because this is the map. This is the map of how to live. None of these animals that are out here, none of the insects, none of any of the natural life forms that are out there need a manual. They don't need technology. They don't need inventions to survive and to thrive. They just know. They're just born with it. And we were born with that too, but we need to not forget those instructions that we were given.
Excellent point. I feel that more and more as I come out here and I see the diversity of life, the enormous insect population, the reptiles, the amphibians. You're part of something here. You're part of a living, breathing organism.
Yeah.
I mean, this tree, as magnificent and enormous as it is still just a small part of this enormous organism that is Thundering Waters Forest. I can't believe that I'm in the middle of a pristine area within earshot of the casinos.
Yeah.
The biggest tourist area in Canada, and we don't hear any of that. We hear a little bit of traffic in the far distance. Other than that, it's bird sounds, insects, the rustling of the leaves. I mean, I feel energized right now.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I think that connection is why we love these wild spaces.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you come out here and you get this gift? And I'm sure you feel the same as I do. I feel energized. I feel like whatever problems come my way when I leave here, everything else is put into perspective. Is that the way you approach your day-to-day thinking on how we interact with our environment?
Well, that is what I try to think about every morning when I wake up. What I've been told is that first thought that you have in the morning is supposed to be one of thankfulness. and this is what you're supposed to be thankful for. It's not if you buy a nice car and you're thankful for it, someday you're not going to have that car to be thankful for. Even a house, even if you're fortunate enough to be born in and die in the same house you have your whole life, it's still a temporary fixture, right? But having a 250-year-old tree, even when you think of the age of the tree, 250 years old is still inconsequential when you look at the existence of life in the whole sum of the universe. The scientists say that the universe is 13.8 billion years old. So what is 250 years in that context? What's a 4-minute YouTube video in that context even, right? Like how does that really measure in the grander scheme of things? We become so powerful as people that we're able to manipulate and alter our entire environment. But do we have the power to have self-restraint? That's the real question. And can society advance to that point where we understand how to know our own limits and to live within those limits? I sure hope so.
I agree 100%. And I think if enough people get involved in similar strategies of preserving and lessening our footprint on our mother, I think we can save a good chunk of it without impeding human development. And with that, I think we should enjoy some more of this beautiful area. And Carl,
Thank you very much.
pleasure sharing this day with you.
Thank you. Yeah.
And, let's get going.
All right.